Hey, Roll fam, welcome to another live stream. As we usually say it's a good day to have a good day. Good day, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time it is, a hello to you. And before I start anything, I just want you to know that you are very important, you are special. You are born with a purpose in this life, and there's so much that God has in store for you. So don't give up on yourself. Do not think that where you are right now is the end. And maybe if you're here and things are just too great for you and they're going great, I just want you to continue being grateful and know that there is more from whatever that you have right now comes from. So God has still has more in store for you. So whether you believe in God, whatever you believe in, just know that there's greatness amongst it all. There's greatness. Be grateful, have gratitude. So yeah. And of course, if it's your first time, I like saying of course. I like saying that, eh? So if it's your first time on my channel, my name is Ntabi. This is Real Talk with Ntabi, a channel where you can expect everything empowerment and transformation. So on this channel, we focus a lot on building you as a person, helping you with personal development, helping you to be empowered to find the best version of yourself. Because I believe that, in the midst of everything that we do, there is always that thing, that part of us that we always need to tap back into. I'm a very inspiring person. So I aim to empower and transform you. I aim to, not change you, but to somehow give you hope, to somehow kick you, not kick you, what's the word, but to really help you to reach to that point that you need to be in. So one would say that, motivating you or inspiring you. And yes, we can call it that because basically what I'm doing is that I'm inspiring you, I'm motivating you, even if it's something that you already know. I'm basically reminding you of what you need to do, what you need to take, the direction that you need to take. So if I can tell you a bit of my story before we get into this conversation, I usually share this, that I'm a very, very motivated person. I'm a very, very inspired person. And motivation and being inspired and really believing in myself so much has helped me to have a change of mindset. I can tell you right now that if I didn't have a positive mindset, I don't think I would be where I am today. I don't think I would be able to function the way I'm functioning right now. And if I can tell you something, that life happens, we go through the most in life. And if your mindset is not in the right space, unfortunately, it will be very difficult for you to navigate around or to have a clue of what you need to do, how you need to do it. It can be very, very difficult as a person to experience, life challenges. And I mean, after all, who doesn't go through challenges? I believe that, each and every one of us, we can attest to some kind of incident or some kind of challenge that happens in our lives. So I really want us to engage on such conversations. These are conversations that sometimes we shy away from, or we just brush off. We brush off, but it's important to deal with the root of the problem, to deal with the real matter at hand, so that when we move ahead, we know that this is where we are. Now we're talking about change of mindset, right? And when I remember, from I can take you back from the time when I was still in high school to a time when I got to tertiary. I remember that, I almost didn't get to be admitted at that school because, my I was actually declined. My application was declined at first, and I could have just gave up. I could have just gave up, but I said to myself that no, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to just give up like that. I know my purpose, and I know what I'm more capable of. So instead of me giving up, I fought with all I had to make sure that I get admitted. And again, understanding your right mindset and knowing that something is worth fighting for is when you know yourself, when you know your capabilities, when you know your ability to do something. So nothing will stand in your way if your mindset is in the right space. So now I want us to fix our mindset. I need us to fix our mindset. You know, the topic for today is, how to, the change of mindset in uncertain times. We are aware that we are living in uncertain times. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. You can wake up tomorrow and whatever that you've had, chances are you might, get to a point where you might lose it, and not lose it because it's because of what you want, but because life challenges happened, or there's just something that triggered that, or there's something, or you could lose your job, or you could, something. I don't want to really talk about negative stuff. The aim is not to really talk about negativity and all in any way, but to really highlight the possibilities, and especially knowing that we live in uncertain times. 2020, 2021 is a year that was able to somehow open our eyes or channel our mindset into seeing things differently, seeing life differently, seeing the possibilities of great things turning into just chaos. Seeing, like change our mindsets to seeing that, the impossible can turn into something possible. And the truth is, nothing is impossible with God. And as much as that is the case, often enough we had to go through a journey of discovering that, often we want to see things happen. We believe after seeing it. We believe after seeing things ourselves. I think this volume is too loud. We believe after seeing things ourselves. So you got to see things happen. It's either something great happen in your life, or you got to be challenged in life to a point where you were like, okay, what's my next move? What do I do? How do I move away from this? How do I navigate around this? And all of this thing, they happen through your mindset. How you think and how you even apply your mindset is very important. So on this video, I want you to take something. If there's one thing that I want you to take on this video, is that you need to have a change of mindset, and change of mindset in the right way, So now you're probably asking yourself, how do we change our mindset to be in the right space? How do we move away from having a negative mindset and, being positive all the time? I mean, it's so hard to be positive all the time. Someone might say that. Yes, it's not always easy. It's not always easy to be positive at all times. I can tell you right now that yesterday I slept at 2 a.m. I slept at 2 a.m. because I had a lot on my mind. I needed to think of a lot of things. And it's not like I feel like I'm in a bad space or anything, but there's a lot of things that are happening. And you've got work, you've got every part of your life that you need to look into. There's a business, there's something that you wish to start. Like, there's just a lot of things. And when you start thinking about those things, like, you get to a level where sometimes it gets to be so much, so overwhelming. So change of mindset does not mean that or being a positive person, or being positive at all times, that does not mean that you won't get your moments where you feel like, oh my word, can I just pause everything and just be me? Can I pause everything about life, about everything? Can I just pause and just be me? Can I just pause everything? Can I tone down everything in my life right now? You get to have those moments, and it's okay. It's allowed to have those moments, because if you do not have those moments, I would actually have a problem, because those moments also help you to reflect. They help you to tap back to, your original self. They help you to tap back to where it all started, or what was your initial goal of doing something, why you are where you are today. And like how you even got to be where you are. Because I mean, like there are people that live their lives like each and every day. Life is moving, like it's fast lane. Life is moving, life is moving. There's no pause, there's no time to pause and reflect. And that could be very, very dangerous because by the time you get knocked out and then you fall, that's when now everything comes together and you're like, oh my word, I've been just moving up and down. I've been just, living life each and every day, living life and never had a moment to pause and even think of how your mindset is operating. Because remember that also with your mindset, you build a habit, and the habit that you build in your mindset or the routine that you've built, it's what you get used to. But getting used to that, it doesn't mean that it has to always be like that. Sometimes you need to pause, reflect, journal, and take action. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. So sometimes you are, wondering, what is it that I'm doing? Is it worth doing? Is it going to the right direction? Is it something that I want? Is it something that is good for me? Like, am I on track? If you're on the fast lane moving up and down, you will not know if you're on track or not. You will not know if you are in the right space. You won't know if what you're doing is actually it. So now I'm here to tell you that it's okay to take a little bit of a pause and to change your mindset. And changing your mindset does not mean, does not mean, does not mean that whatever that you have in mind right now, whatever that you're doing is not right. But now we want to channel our mindset into being positive, into being in the right manner, so that even when we are challenged in life, I mean, we are in uncertain times right now. There's a pandemic that is still going on. And like it or not, we will use the pandemic because it has changed a lot. It has changed a lot. It's high time that we stop being ignorant and say that, okay, the pandemic, can we stop about it and everything? The truth is, it has affected a lot. And there's someone out there who is still suffering from all the loss that they've lost. And they were about to recover. They were about to be in the right space. But because this pandemic happened, because this uncertain times happened, they ended up not even being able to take a step further. And now I want to help you. If you are that person, I want to help you to say, I get that. I might have not experienced what you've experienced, but I can tell you that I also got affected by the pandemic. This uncertain times also affected me. It affected you. It affected someone else who's watching. It affected someone who is not even watching. It affected a lot of people. What it affected you in a positive or a negative way, the truth is it has affected you. It has opened your eyes to something. So whatever that is, it's all good. Whether it affected you in a bad way or a good way, it's still fine. We are here now. The big question is, what do we do? What do we do? Where do we go? What is our next move? What are we willing to do? How far are we willing to go? And what will help us to get where we want to go? Is it by us using the same mindset, or is it by us changing our mindset? And how do you change your mindset? And why should you change your mindset? I mean, during uncertain times, you get to a level of life where you feel like, is what I'm doing even worth it? Should I even continue doing what I'm doing? Should I even continue doing the best that I can? I try, but I feel like I'm right at, I'm right at the very first point. I'm back at zero. How do I go about it? Well, the change of mindset that you need to have is that it's not over. It's not over. I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. It's not over. When God is in it, it's not over. When you have a right mindset, it's not over. When you have the ability to stand up and think and have a plan in hand, it's not over. When you have the ability to wake up every morning, see a brand new day, it's not over. So it's not over yet. If you are able to even think about that particular situation that you might find yourself in, then it's not over. So let's change our mindset. And I want us to point out this important points, and I think I want to base it on growth, like a growing mindset or growth mindset. I think that's let's use that growth mindset. Growth mindset is really something that I want us to look into. That we need to grow our mindset. We need to channel our mindset in a positive way. We need to grow it and to see possibilities with our mindset. And the first one, which is something that you already know, you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. Whatever you do, believe in yourself. Trust me, if you believe in yourself, you stand more chance of just doing better. Because if you believe in yourself, whatever obstacles you find yourself in, whatever greatness that comes in, you won't even, let's talk about greatness. You know what? Let's not even talk about obstacles, because I want us to move away from anything that will just somehow be of destruction in a way. But let's talk about you believing in yourself, and when you are in position of greatness in front of you, you will not even doubt for a second that I deserve that. I deserve that. I am worthy of that. So, with that said, if you believe in yourself, even when greatness comes, you won't deny it. It will come and you will receive it. You will open your hands to receive it. And that is another point that I want to emphasize to you guys, to say, often the blessings that are coming your way, you deny them because you are doubtful. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you're capable. You don't think that you are able to really, really accomplish something or to do something. So if you believe in yourself, that is growth on its own. That is growth on its own. So the second point is, empower yourself. Empowering yourself is very important. I'm not just fueled up, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now that I am where I am. I stand for what I stand for because I empower myself. I upskill myself. I believe so much in self development. I believe so much in working on my craft and not giving up against all odds. So I want you to empower yourself. If you are empowered, you nothing stands in your way. Nothing stands in your way. I mean, that is another growth of mindset. When you empower yourself, even the things that you used to think they are right, even the things that you used to believe in, they will no longer be of, you know, of worry, because you know that you are empowered, you are more knowledgeable, you know better, you know better. So when you know better, I can tell you right now that it is all worth it. You might see yourself being in a space where, am I going forward? Am I going backward? Like, where am I? Where am I? When you're empowered, you know for a fact that forward is where you're going. It might not look like you're going somewhere, but forward is where you're going. So I want you to have that mindset that you're not going to go back. Forward we go. Forward we go. All right. Awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. Comment on the comment, like on under the comment section there. Tell me, what is it that you're taking from this? What are you willing to change? What is your change of mindset? Or if you don't have anything to say, just hashtag change of mindset. Just hashtag change of mindset. Or even better, if you believe so much in growth, just say hashtag growth mindset. Hashtag growth mindset. That will somehow give you and it will help you to be accountable, to say you believe in the growth, or having a growth mindset or having a change of mindset. So do it now. Okay. Is that good? Can I have a sip of my drink because I am dehydrated right now? What's the next point? Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. There are people that will come your way and tell you that what you're trying to do is impossible. But honey, believe in the impossible. You will never know until you try. You will never know until you wake up and smell the coffee and make things happen. And I always emphasize this. I'm going to emphasize it again, that no one knows your vision better than yourself and, of course, your creator. So just because someone is going to come to you and say it's impossible, it does not mean it's impossible. What's possible with God? What's possible with God can never be controlled by any human. Anything is possible with God. Anything is possible with God. That's my advice to you. Always look at the good. We often want to focus our mindset in the negative. We always want to focus our mindset in the negative things that are not benefiting us, things that are not worth it, things that are not empowering us, things that are not helping us to be the best version of ourselves. So I'm going to say this to you. You need to understand that focusing on the good, it also helps you to attract greatness, good things. And if you attract good things, it means that you are on track and great things will come to you. If you can do that for yourself, you will even see change around you, because if you keep attracting negative things or looking for bad things or always wanting to use negative things that happen in your life as some kind of an excuse for you to move forward, then you have a problem. So my advice to you is focus on the good. Look for the good. Wherever you go, look for the good. Whether it's the friends that you have, whether it's the company that you keep, whether it's anything that you associate yourself with, look for the good and associate with good, and you will become great. You will become great. Oh my word. How I wish I was having this conversation in a room full of not full of people, in an intimate environment with a couple of people who are willing to even engage further about this, because I think these are conversations that really need us to voice out, to talk, to really break out from certain things. How I wish we do get what we have given. Hey Laquita, most definitely we get what we are given. That is true. That is true. There is nothing that you can get that you're not giving back. If you're going to give out bad, you're going to receive bad. If you're going to give out good, you're going to receive good. If you keep looking for the good, you're going to get the good things. If you keep looking for the bad, unfortunately, the bad will follow you. And if you keep talking about the bad or attracting the bad, it's as if God is saying, oh, okay, so you're enjoying these bad things. Let me give it to you. Let me give you more of it. So most definitely. Thank you so much for that point. What's the next point? Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Like this moment right now. There's no other moment like this one. This is the only moment. In the morning, I was watching this live stream of this guy, and his live stream was called Words of Encouragement. And when I landed into that, he was obviously speaking about the word of God. He was just sharing testimonies. And something powerful about that is that it was like it's a sermon. It was like it's somehow a prayer that was happening there. And I believe that when you live in the moment, when you live in the present, whatever happens, you should tap back into to having a moment with God and say, God, this moment right here is what you have chosen for me. I'm supposed to be here. I'm meant to be here. So I was meant to be in that presence of that prayer session in the morning because I needed to pray more in the morning. Like I needed to pray. And I think as we know that even in the Bible it said that when two or more are gathered in my name, I will be there. And I think when we were even praying, when the host was praying, and we started all praying, which I would like to believe that even others were praying, I mean, it means that we were all in the midst. That is a moment that we had to leave at that very moment. So even this moment, if you find yourself joining this live, watching this video until this point, or even catching up or replaying, it means that this is the moment that you needed to be in. So embrace that moment, live in the moment, embrace everything. Whatever that happened, embrace it. There's a reason for everything to happen. So embrace every moment and understand that nothing just happens. There's always a bigger purpose for why things happen. So embrace it all. Okay. Okay. Wow. Leave behind doubt. We doubt ourselves so much. We doubt ourselves so much. I mean, is there anyone here who has never doubted themselves? If you haven't doubted yourself at some point, tell us, give us the recipe. I had a share of my, experience where I doubted myself. And doubting yourself, it limits you from that growth or a change of mindset. Because when you doubt yourself, you are limiting the greatness that is awaiting for you. So sometimes, the world or people see greatness in us. We need to be clear about something that as much as we should not conform to what the society says and focus on what people say and all that, we have to take note that there are positive people out there that see greatness in us. There's someone out there who sees greatness in you, and that person is who you need to in your life, because it's a reminder that you probably need every now and again for you to start believing in yourself more. But for your growth, for your mindset, for the growth of your mindset, work on believing in yourself a little bit more. Work on, like losing that doubt, losing that fear that you have in yourself. There's that saying yesterday. There's that saying yesterday. Oh, yesterday is gone. There's that saying, yesterday is gone, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a blessing. So, yes, live in the moment. Today is a blessing. This very moment is a blessing. So, thank you so much for that. Indeed. Indeed. Be uniquely you. I don't know how much I'll stress the unique part, being unique, being yourself. You are God's best creation. You are God's perfect creation. I don't care if you think you are not perfect, but in the eyes of God, I would like to believe that you are a perfect creation. I'm God's perfect creation. I don't care what you say, but I'm God's perfect creation. He created me for a purpose. It means that there is a purpose for me and there's something special about me. So I am the best version of that. Okay. So be unique, be yourself, be yourself. Be grateful, be grateful. Gratitude. I think if there's when this year ends, 2021 ends, and when someone says, what is one word that you can say about Ntabi? Just say gratitude. Gratitude. That is my word. That is my word. Gratitude. I am so grateful. We need to be grateful. We need to be grateful. And for us to grow our mindset is to appreciate where we are, to appreciate the growth that we have, to appreciate the strength that God has instilled in us. So with that said, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, Laquita, for joining. Thank you so much for everyone who is watching. Whether you're doing a replay, thank you so much for watching. Your time here is appreciated. Do not forget, obviously, to like this video and subscribe to the channel. But I mean, if you're watching this until this point, I would like to believe that you are actually a part of the family already. So if you happen to have forgotten that, do subscribe. It's just free. You don't have to pay anything. But of course, you know all of that. Let me not bore you with that part. But yeah, I hope that you took something out of this. And remember that make today count. And what I'm going to ask you is to make today count by sharing this wisdom with someone else. You can share this by just mentioning my name or mentioning my channel name to someone, or mentioning this video, talking about this video to someone, or even share the link if you can, you know. But I think even if you happen to engage with someone on the phone, whether in your WhatsApp, and if you took something, share that, because we're all about empowering each other, and we're all about making a difference to someone else. So I hope that you can do that for me, and you can do that for yourself, and you can do that for someone else who might need it more than you and I need it, because it's possible that you have heard something, you have taken something, but there's someone whom you know who needs more of this or more than we do. All right. Thank you so much. Grateful for this. Much appreciated. I'm appreciative of you. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for joining. I appreciate, and I hope that there's something that you took out of it. And yeah, may you enjoy the rest of your day and stay blessed. And bye for now. Thank you so much. I think I will put this story here so that it can remind us of something. Thank you so much. Bye for now.